Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. This third Sunday of Lent, we come to the beautiful story of the woman at the well. Here we have an icon, an image of Jesus encountering the woman at a well. Below them is the water of creation, also the water of our baptism. Water is important in Palestine at the time of Jesus and today. It is a desert. It's an arid place. For the people of Jesus' time, the ocean was a place to be feared. That's where the creatures lived. The water could not be tamed. And so people were afraid of what might happen in the ocean. That's why the miracle of Jesus walking on the water brought his disciples to silence. Like they did not know what to say to that because they'd never seen anyone calm or conquer the wild chaos of the ocean. We know that our God can conquer the chaos of any part of our life. And so let him do that with you during this Lenten journey. Water brings life and water brings death. We know that people can drown in just a little bit of water, but you need water to live. This is how the church envisions baptism. So baptism is a place where we die to our old self, and then we receive a new life claimed by Christ. And during Lent, we're all preparing to renew our baptismal promises. So baptism should be central to what we do. Also, we are preparing the catechumens who will be baptized at the Easter Vigil. So baptism is front and center. We remember that something of us died in that water, and we have a new life in us in Christ, and so we try to let that new life live. The gospel today is important, but the first reading, Moses strikes a rock and water comes from the rock. So we find that God is able to bring life and water from unexpected places. In the gospel we see even irony, and we see this happen again and again. In the gospels we see, where are the two places that life comes from? Two places you would not expect it. A virgin womb, you wouldn't expect a baby to come from there. And then a tomb, where Jesus is raised from the dead. A tomb is a cemetery where dead bodies are placed, and life comes from there. So our God can bring life out of any place if we allow him. So God is God and we are not, and we need him to be able to bring light. So whatever your dark places are this week, present them to the Lord and let him bring life and light out of that place. The gospel is dripping in irony, if you will. Jesus meets a woman at the 6th hour. This is about noon. The only other time when the 6th hour is mentioned in the Gospel of Matthew is when Jesus is condemned to death. So something about what he does here is going to be fulfilled by his death. We want to trust that and know that. The woman is a Samaritan. A Jewish person would never talk to a Samaritan. A Jewish man would never talk to any woman alone in public who wasn't his wife. Jesus breaks down those boundaries. He goes and he finds this woman. And we know the woman is at the well at the hot part of the day because she's been exiled from the community. Jesus encounters her, and in that short interaction, he makes her a disciple and an apostle. So after that interaction, she runs to the village telling everyone about Jesus. What would our Catholic Church be like if we did that after Mass? Go out and somehow let the world know who Jesus is for you. Moms and dads, at least let your children know. Proclaim what difference Jesus makes in your life. So have a blessed week.